Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures. Welcome back to my channel, and today I want to work in my Roxy's Weekly Challenge journal where I'm gradually adding all the things I made in the challenge to the journal. Like for instance this one, although this is one I did actually make in the last video I believe. But I'm going to be filling the gaps where I'm umming and ahhing far too much. Where I have a gap in the list, I will make one, just as it's a bit more fun to see me making something at the same time as just putting things in the book. So today I'm going to make, or remake, I don't think I actually made it the first time around, as far as I can remember, the Upcycle Narrow Window Envelope Flips, which is a bit of a mouthful. But that's what I want to do today. So you just start with an envelope, there's one that came through the door that's been used. So that's the upcycling of the envelope, and it's a narrow one, and then we're going to make it into a flip. So the first thing I have to do is, the top is already trimmed, so I've just got to trim the bottom, or what will be the top, where the tag goes in. And I also have to, I'm not going to use the whole pocket, the whole envelope, because it's going to be too big, far too big for the journal. So I'm going to trim it to there. And I also need to trim off the other edge, I think. Do I need to do that? No, maybe I don't. No, I don't need to trim off that edge, actually. Trying to remember what Rachel did. I did briefly have another look at her video just to remind myself, because it was a fair while ago when she did these. So then we take the envelope and fold, no, not that side, is it that side? Yes, this side. Fold this side to make a flip. So it's about half an inch, maybe a bit more. The old bone folder in. And the reason you trim both ends is because this needs to be open, and it's going to fit. Say this was a page, it's going to fit either side of the page. So one half of the flap is going to be that side, and one half is going to be that side, and then it'll flip, and then we'll put a tag in here. So that's how it works, and all I have to do now is collage it to make it look pretty. So the first thing to do is to put something on the inside. Now, which is going to be the top? Which way round am I going to have it? Yeah, I think this is the top. Do I need this? Don't know. Maybe I should stick that down, make sure it's nice and strong. Right, so that's nice and firmly glued down now. And I lost my thread now. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I've got to cover this up. So yes, I need to put something on the inside. So let's see if we can find some pretty paper to put behind the window. I did wonder about this bird, but I'm not sure if he'll fit. Almost. Just have to get it in the right position. So it's possible, but it does cut him off a bit. He's just a little bit too big. Can I see anything else? I've got my box of scraps here. It's huge. And a lot of them are actually Roxy Creations scraps. Oh yeah, they're all about that piece. That might work quite nicely. Let's have a look. I like that. Okay. Alright, let's just glue that down. Let's get my glue book out. back on the glue. It's already given me grief this morning. Oh, what am I talking about this morning? It's this afternoon, well in the afternoon. So nice about these long summer days, I find I can make videos right until the early evening really. Whereas once the days start drawing in, you've only got really a very short window to make a video in natural light, and I don't have brilliant lamp lights, and because I'm sitting under the window I don't generally need it. Although my new craft may be different, I might need to get some of those ring lights, because I'm not sure I'll be sitting in quite as good a location. Let's just see, is that the right position? Nope, too far over. Let's move it over that way a little bit. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, that's about right. And I need a little bit just to go across the top where the opening is, just so that you can see, you don't see the inside of the envelope. That might be quite nice, just that little piece there. Ooh. Don't mind if that shows. Well, it doesn't show, that's okay then. Put that there. Oh, I quite like the other side of it too. Ah. Don't like that as much. No, I think I'll stick with the original idea. Alright. Okay. Now we can close up the pocket. So I need to glue along the bottom and up just inside where the fold is. Do my little wiggly line going up there. It's not very straight, but never mind. Yep, is that? Oh yeah, it needs to be. I'm trying to remember where I glued it now. Yeah, it should be glued there. Not here. It wasn't open that side, so I don't know why I was rubbing at that side. Keep that open. That should now be glued shut. Right. Let's do our bit of... And this isn't going to show very much just when you take the tag out. But it's quite nice just to have something pretty behind there. Okay, let's see what we've got to go across the top. And down the side for that matter. Does that go that way? Yes, it does. So that goes quite well down that side, doesn't it? It kind of goes with that. Yep, I think that will be fine there. Ooh, there's a lot of glue on there. Oh, let's get a bit of kitchen towel. Right. Slide that into position. Okay. Just have to trim that off a little bit at the bottom. Only want to cut a tiny piece. My scissors just won't sit in the right position. They keep sliding off. There we go. Okay. What else can we find? It's got a nice piece. I'll just tear that down a little bit at the bottom. I quite like the combination with the bit of text as well. Okay. Just trim this off a little bit. So we want to cover the flaps as well as the rest of the envelope. And a piece to go down here. That piece. Want something a little bit less busy. There's another piece of this. Like that. Maybe something a little bit more neutral. Maybe like that. Even though it's sideways. Maybe. Or maybe a piece of this, which is also a bit more neutral, but it does have the flower on it. I'm not so keen, maybe. No, I'll find, I'll know it when I see it. See what else I can find in the depths of my box. No, it's not big enough. There is always this fellow here. Quite like him. I knew I'd get him on there somehow. He slipped. When I say he, I mean me. I'm terrible at tearing these things straight. Let's hope I've made it wide enough. Okay, fold that there. Tear that beautiful piece off the top. Can't have both bits, but I might be able to use that on something else. Okay, I'm happy with that. Put these pieces back in here. Alright. just trim this piece off. Okay, so we've got to make sure we fold this back on itself. Maintain the flip. Oops. Not sure how straight that is turning out, but okay. Okay, so that will still, hopefully will fit inside a, well, we'll be finding out later because I'll be trying to put it in the book. And then this one, oh no, I need to do something across the top, don't I? What about a piece of, see if I can find a nice piece of Florentine paper to go across the top there. It's a fairly neutral piece, it's quite nice. Where's my ruler gone? There it is. How big does it need to be? Not very. So I've got off camera now, haven't I? Okay. Just keep these handy in case I need any more. Right, I'll just pop that across the top. I think the heat is making the glue very soft. I'm getting these big blobs. Okay. Let's get rid of this sticky page. There's another plain one on back now. I think I'll try and keep that. That's used for backing things, isn't it? Didn't realise the other one was plain, otherwise I wouldn't have used it to glue on. Put that over there. And another one. Okay, just check. I don't think this one's got any plain ones on the other side. No. Right. Now I can do this side. See if I've got any large enough pieces, because I don't really want it to be too piecemeal. Could put that there. Well, I like this piece better, but it's not really very big. If I've got any larger pieces buried further down my box. No, that's not much good. Oh yeah. I'm just going to have to delve deep. Right, I'm going to have to get a big piece out and make more scraps. Buy another scrap. It's not as if I don't have plenty of her papers. That's pretty. Works for me. Okay, it's very delicate, this one. So it's nice, just a little bit different. Very soft and delicate, very nice. And I'm just going to cover the whole back with this. Just need to trim it at the side here. I couldn't tell you which kits all of these come from because I've just mixed everything in together. I apologise if you can hear a hum in the background. I hope it's not too loud. I've just got my fan going because it's still very warm here. We've just come to the end of, well, what may be the first heat wave. We may be in for another one, I don't know. Actually, I might do that. I'm just going to get the bits I like, so I'm going to trim it top and bottom to fit. And okay, let's hope I've got this right. I think I have, and I'm going to use my other glue to give me a little bit of manoeuvrability on the larger piece. Okay. I've got a little bit of a gap at the bottom, so I might just put a little something across the bottom there, and I've gone a bit skew-iff at the top, so I'm just going to trim that. Nothing unusual in that, I'm always going a bit skew-iff. See if I need any trimming off the side of there. Actually, it's not too bad. Do I need to put anything bottom there? I think I do need a little something. A little bit of music here. I could just put that across the bottom, just to cover up this little bit. Well, I just didn't quite cut it to size correctly. Very unusual. Not. Okay, let's just trim off the bit that's sticking out. I suppose I could have put this piece across there, but never mind. Right, anyway, I think that's just about done. And we'll be able to put one of our tags from the challenge into the pocket, I hope. Right, so there you have it. It's all finished. It's week number 21. Upcycle narrow window envelope flips. So I think that's fairly self-explanatory. I think I'm just going to redo the fold on this one, on the flap, on the back, the other flap, now that it's dried a little bit. There we are, and then we just glue that in. So shall we see if we can find somewhere to put it? It's got to be on that side, so let's see if we can figure out how this goes. Has it got to go on that side? I think it's got to go on that side. I want it on there. Looks like I've used very similar papers on this one. I must like those papers quite a lot. Actually, I wonder whether I should put a little tag on there. One of my little snippets perhaps would be quite nice on there, like I did on the other one. Just to show it's a flip. Maybe. Something like that perhaps. Let's find a spot for it first. Okay, I think we may have, oh, there's a tuck there and a pocket. So would that, no, it wouldn't really work on there, would it? But there's a pocket. Oh, we'll go in the back of the journal. Would it actually, if I were to put it there, and then that would be, could be covered up and decorated, and that could be part of that. And then it would, just trying to figure out how this is going to work. No, don't think so, because that's got to be on this side. That doesn't feel strong enough. Okay, this one looks like a possibility. Actually, that goes like that, and that goes, oop, it's quite tricky to get it in the book. That goes like that. Let's see if I can make this work. I'm not sure I like it on that background actually, having gone that far. Let's find another one. Actually, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Is that a flip out or is it a tuck? Oh, it's a flip out. Oh, maybe I could put it on the flip out. Could that work? No, probably not. I'm sure Rachel would make it work, but I'm not quite as confident with these things as she is. And if this paper feels a bit stronger than some of them do, could I put it on here? So I put it there, glue it like that, and then that would go like that. Yep, I like that, I think. I'm hoping that will work because I'm going to do it. Okay, I'm going to try this and hope this paper is strong enough to hold it. That there. Then glue that there. And that will flap like that. Okay. bone folder. Smooth it flat here. Okay, then we've got to... Okay, so we can say up here, we've got a sort of label here, we can say what this is. So let's do our little bit of stamping, so where we are. And this is number 21. So where's my little stamps? Here we go. Hashtag 21. Might put something underneath just to make... Oh, I don't think it's too bulky yet. Let's see what's behind it. It's not too bad. I think it might be okay to stamp on there. Let's hope. Let's hope it's okay. Just wipe around the edge. Get the excess ink off so we don't get any borders or unintentional borders. I'm going to put the hashtag on this side. Oh, that didn't work very well. Okay, I think I do need to put something under it after all. Just going to do put my little cutting mat. Looks like I might need a, what do you call it? Book plate? No, not book plate. Don't know what you call it. I can't remember now. Book board? I've made them before and I can't remember what they're called. Still, it's not part of the challenge to make one of those, so I don't know whether I've put that in the same place or not. Pure potluck. But the other one was so faint it probably won't notice too much. Oh, there we are. That's better. Number 21. Wipe. Press the 2. And I think the one. Still getting that little shadow frame, aren't I? Never mind. Now, 21, and then I just need to write, let's put this topper on, what it is. So this is upcycle narrow window envelope. Right, I think I've got enough room to write that one here. Upcycle narrow window, I suppose. Window envelope flips. A little arrow, just in case there's any doubt as to what I'm talking about. Alright, so that's that one, and that's... Oh, it's struggling a bit to straighten out. Not sure I've used the right page here, but I think it's okay. Okay, let's put these back. No, I need a tag to go on here, don't I? What can I find? Made quite a few tags, I think. Just got to find them now. I haven't used these. These are the week number 2 tags with painted elements. Well, the pink won't go, but this one might. Let's have a look, see how this one looks in there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I like that because it picks up the blue in these flowers. Oh, that works really well. Okay, decision made. Take this one out. Now that week number 2 is being used. Oh, and I've just got to update my little list. So I've made that and I've put it in. And week number 2, that's gone in as well. So I'm just going to write on the back of it, of the tag, number 2, tags with painted elements. Okay. To some extent this is like an idea book really. I think it's going to be. I really like that. That works there very well. Okay, right, that's that done. Now I think we need to put a few more things in. So there's this bag that I made last week, which is the Paper Bags with Antique Stamped Flip. I don't think I actually put that in the journal in the end. I think I just made 2 and they're both in the box, so as far as I can tell they're not in here, so let's put one in. Let's see what we've got. Perhaps something. Have I put anything in the second signature? I don't think I have. Let's see, where can I put this? I'm going to find something with a bit of blue that it would go with quite nicely. That's got blue, but it's the wrong blue. And that doesn't work because it's got pink. Let's put on the pink. What about on here? Oops. My little taggy thing. That go there. No, I don't think I like it there either. This is actually proving the hardest part, is where to put some of these things. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Maybe. Let go. Not there. Nope. I know, I'm really hard to please. I don't know. I want to find the perfect spot and I'm struggling. About there. About there. Yeah. Maybe I'll put it there. I think. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to I think I'll glue it all over, and glue it down completely. I was thinking about leaving it open on one side, but I think it'll be enough to put something inside it. don't know how well this will glue with this particular glue. I've not tried. I've never stuck in a glassine bag before. I've never had one before. So I hope I don't mess it up, because I haven't got the option of doing another one. Just put that back on. Oh, I was going to put a little tab, wasn't I, on that that flip. Let's just open this up. Okay, now I've got to try and find something to put in here that's just going to fit perfectly. That's going to be a challenge. Don't know if I've even got anything that will go in there perfectly. No. Need something tall and fairly slim, really, don't I? And that's not it. Needs to be a tag, I think. What have we got here? What's that? Oh, that looks like a pocket as well. What have we here? Number 32. Botanical sample tags. Ooh. Is it going to... Ooh, that might work. Let's just take this off a second. And it's got the blue. Just check if there's any... I think the others are all bigger. That one also might work. Little tall. Oh, that's even taller, I think. That's going to be too tall, isn't it? Yeah. So another go with this one, because I really like these. Forgotten about these. These are gorgeous. See if I can wash it. Oh yes, it just about goes. Oh yeah, I'm pleased with that. Okay, that's going in there. Right, let's write on the back of this one. Number 32. Should I be stamping it? Yeah, why not? Don't know what I did on the other one. I don't think I stamped it, did I? I'm going to stamp this one. Only the number. I just forgot to do it on the other one. Okay, let's just move everything aside so I can actually stamp flat, or as flat as I can on the tag. Oops, don't want to get that wet. Number. Two. Excellent. What I've got to do is a label for the pocket or the bag. Try and line it up. Sure it isn't lined up. No, not too bad actually. Quite pleased with that. One of my better efforts at stamping. Okay, number 32. And this one, botanical sample tags. Whoops. Okay, botanical sample tags. And that go nicely in my little glassine bag that I made in the last video. Well, I decorated and made this little flip out thing. Now I've got to, I love these tags. She made quite a few of these. Blimey. Must have made 6. Not like me. Okay, so we need a label for this. And we need a number label. Well, this is the larger labels. So what's this one? One we made last week, isn't it? Is that number 12? Paper bags with antique stamped page flip. Well, obviously I need a decent size label, otherwise I won't be able to get all that on. It doesn't show up very well. It's a bit pale, that one. Maybe because it's got the blue. Colours of that one don't really go. I like that one. Right, it's between those two, I think. Where's my little one's gone? I've got to find one of the small ones for the number. That's a nice one. Because I've got the same as that, but I don't want them matchy. Cut this one out. I keep taking it out and putting it back again, and I haven't cut it out yet. I'm going to have to squeeze. Oh, that goes that way. Squeeze it into this space. See if I can squeeze one, because I like the blues. All right, let's do these. Hashtag number 12. Not very good. There's number 12, isn't it? Let me just, yeah, double check. That's because I've done these two numbers because I did 21, didn't I? I'm thinking I've done these numbers, but I did them the other way round. I think this is the last one I'm going to be able to do. I've run out of time again. I never seem to be able to get that much in the book, but I just think it's quite nice just to do half the video making something and half putting things in the book. Maybe I'll just have to do a short video just putting things in the book when I run out of things to make. There are one or two things I probably won't make. One of the things is anything to do with hand stitching, and I won't be making those. They're just not, it's just not me, not my thing, hand stitching. Okay, number 12, not very straight, never mind. And then I've just got to try and write small. Where's my pen gone? There it is. So this one, paper bags. With antique, well, not very antique in my case, stamped page flip. Okay, right, let's see where we're going to put them. And that'll be it. I'll have to call it a day. It's quite nice rediscovering some of these things that I made probably over a year ago, some of them. I'm going to put that up here. Right there, I think. I had more pockets out ready to go in, but that'll have to wait till next time. Maybe I'll just spend a whole video just putting in as many things as I can. Otherwise, this is going to take too long. Paper bags. Number 12. Yeah. And the last thing to do is to tick them off my list. So, where was it? Number 12, paper bags. And number 32, botanical sample tags. That's it. So there's going to be more things to make. I can see there's a few gaps, and there's some things that I've used, so I'll need to make again, like this one, number 36. This one, hand stitched scrap booklets, won't be making that. As I said, nothing hand stitched. Okay, so let's do a little recap of what we made today. The first thing we did was to make this little page flip, or envelope flip, with an upcycled narrow window envelope. And so that flips like that. And we put, and that's week 21, and then from week 2 we put in this painted tag, which I really like. So that's gone in there. I think it just goes quite well with the rest of the page, the rest of the envelope, where it's been decorated. Just want it to stick out a little bit there. And I think I mentioned that I thought I might put a tab on here, but I forgot to do it. So I've got a little tab here from my box, and I thought actually it looked quite nice just on the side there, so I think I'm going to put that on now. And then that will be, excuse me, that will be completely finished. Whoop. Let's pop that on there. This is just one I used my circle punch to just punch out those little divots at the side there to make the tab. Works perfectly well. Don't need one of those expensive tab punches really if you haven't got one. Okay, and then, so that's finished. So I'm just going to put my glue top back on. And then we went on to pop in this one here, paper bag with an antique stamped page flip, which flips up like that. And then in here is this tag. And there's not room to put a something on it, which I'm just leaving it as it is, but you can just pull it up. And it's a botanical sample tag. It's nice and firm, and I really love it. Really pleased with how that one turned out. There we are, just goes right in, it fits perfectly. How lucky was that? And that's there. So there we are. My little Roxy Creations journal. Also a bit of an idea book for the future. So thank you very much for joining me today, and please do join me again for the next one. Bye for now.